Hey, the wind's blowing out there. We know it's going to be happening. Snow, we hope, came already. It's Tuesday. We post on Thursday. So let's see what's going to be happening for the rest of the things going on up here in the mountain. It's Birdman time for the Arizona White Mountain Podcast, hanging out here and the Community Shout. So we're going to kick things off. It's windy out there. Take it easy. I don't know if we got snow because we record on Tuesday. We post on Thursdays. You'll know. So anyways, we're going to kick it off with Pinedora Farms. And Lisa, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. So
Good.
What's happening?
Oh, well, we've got a lot of things coming up. So I want to bring up, first of all, every Saturday right now at Buffalo Bill's, we're there for a market.
Okay.
We're with other vendors, mushroom gals, so people are coming there, showing up and going, oh, I've been looking for you guys.
Mushrooms that you eat.
Yes.
So pay attention.
Mushrooms
Yeah,
that,
yes.
oh, super good mushrooms.
Let's make sure we know what's going on with the
Yes.
mushrooms.
So we're getting more and more vendors there, but we're just there right now from 10 to 11.
Okay.
And then mid-April, then we'll be there from 9 to noon.
Cool.
So right now I've got just bok choy, eggs, and then our other products, but somebody just needs to get a hold of me if they want any bok choy.
And remember that Buffalo Bills has expanded their hours, so they're open 7 days a week now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
make sure you're happening in there. And yes, they are building a new location. That's what you're seeing out there on the 260 coming in.
Yeah,
260.
between Torion and Circle K.
Yeah. So we're
gonna
all
be
excited about that.
a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
What else you got?
the next thing that we're doing, we have 2 other events. Jen and I are going to be doing a lot more events. Our first one coming up is going to be March 11th, and we're going to be starting a series that we're calling Dinner and Documentary Night. And that is all about, since we're both holistic practitioners, we're very into the nutrition and mind, body, spirit. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be serving a gourmet, healthy, often plant-based meal.
Awesome.
While we're premiering a documentary having to do with health, having to do with food. When I went back to college to get my degree in all of this, I was blown away by the documentaries I was required to watch. And I was thinking, you know, this really should be mandatory in high school because people don't have a clue what's going on in our food situation out there. So it's a
Right.
little scary, and this is what we want to start introducing to people and how food can heal. And then we'll have questions and answers afterwards. So we're looking there. Our first one is March 11th, and it's on our website. You can go to pinedorafarms.com under events and check out what's going on and go from there.
Very cool.
And then our second one, which is really cool, we're very excited about this one, is this is April 2nd, and we're doing, because we're all into health and wellness.
April 2nd's a great day, just so you know.
Isn't it somebody's birthday?
I don't know, something like that. Garrett's kid, I think. Yeah.
There we go, another one. So we're going to be having a whole day of health, wellness, spa, salon related things, and people can come. It's going to be a very hands-on, experiential venue for people to come in. They're going to be trying our face masks, our scrubs, our hair products, whatever they want to do. And we want every vendor to have a little station set up so people can come, and whether it's we got yoga mats down, they're getting a little lesson on yoga, or we've got a chair massage over here, or just anything that has to do with health and wellness.
Awesome.
And where the people can come actually participate in it. So we're really looking forward to that. And we also have on our events page, if they're interested in being a vendor, I have right next to the event a little vendor application they can download and submit to
Very
us.
cool. Make sure you're checking out the links down below. It's pinedorafarms.com.
.com.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy. So,
Yeah,
and if you can't
pretty
spell
easy.
it, just click it.
There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else, Lisa?
That's pretty much it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for keeping us healthy, and we'll see you out there. Thanks.
Awesome.
Okay, we're back and hanging out now with Ken Sutton with Sutton Weed and Pest Control. How you doing?
I'm well. How are you, Rob?
Good. So we're not doing much weed stuff right now, are we?
Not yet. So weed season usually starts in March. But some customers want the pre-emergent down sooner, so actually are doing some larger commercial accounts. The snow coming in today and tonight will help water in the pre-emergent.
Oh.
So that'll be helpful.
The wind will put it on everybody else's neighborhood yards too, right?
Right. So we're not doing that today. That was a couple of days ago. We were doing the pre-emergent.
Okay. Yeah. But definitely animals and pests and all that kind of stuff. So I've been noticing a lot of, we're moving out to another place right now, and it's further near the woods. We've been noticing a lot of wildlife. Now, there's a line between what you deal with and what you don't deal with, right?
Right. So I work with nuisance wildlife pests. So that's squirrels, raccoons, skunks, rodents, anything beyond that, like javelina or bobcats or deer. That's more of a game and fish problem.
Okay, so if you run into like a bobcat issue or something like that, you got to call Game and Fish.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But what do you do, and what kind of suggestions? Because right now we've got a lot of wind, so if you've got trash out there, it's blowing around, and that kind of attracts those nuisances, doesn't it?
It does. So anytime there's garbage floating around, animals have a really good sense of smell. They'll come to wherever that garbage is. So skunks, raccoons will be on top of that. So things that help keep your trash can lid shut, keep in the garage. I know it's smelly, but not all the time. Bungee cords help. Rocks on top of the trash can work. So make sure you take those off before they go out to the curb, so my neighbors leave the rock on the trash can when the garbage truck goes by, and they'll just skip it. And I have to call them, hey, can you come pick up my trash? And they say, yes, take off your rock. So little things like that will help with the trash issue. Anytime you can remove debris around your home, like the wood pile, as far away from your house as you can get it, the better it is. It's a good place for rodents and squirrels to hang out. So the more unattractive your property is for rodents and wildlife, the less problems you're going to have in your home with those rodents and wildlife.
Okay, anything else people should be doing right now in regards to, I mean, you guys obviously, having you guys come out and treat and do those kind of things help. Give them an idea of what you do.
So if you have a rodent or wildlife issue, we'll come to your house, we check out your crawl space, we look for all the potential entry points. Usually it's foundation fans or foundation vents. Those vents in the louver vents will open up, and you'll have holes in those vents, and mice or rodents or wildlife will make a hole in there, and they'll get in your crawl space. Sometimes they'll go up to your attic from that point, and they destroy insulation, especially squirrels. They're the worst. They just plain insulation, it's really bad. And so we check the outside of the house. We'll seal up vents. We'll seal up vents on the roof to allow good ventilation, but stop the rodents, wildlife from getting in. So we check your house from the crawl space, top to bottom, check the attic, everything, and give you a list of everything that you could have fixed to prevent wildlife, to solve your current wildlife problems.
And then one other issue I want to talk to you about is, I just was at the dealership the other day, and a woman was sitting there, and they had to come out and tell her that she had about $1,000 of damage from mice getting into her engine compartment. And
right.
I guess they like eating engine parts. I don't know, the electrical wiring, stuff like that.
Yeah.
What kind of advice you give for keeping mice out of vehicles?
So you want to park in your garage whenever possible. So having a good rodent-proof garage door seal is really important. Most garage door seals are just a little soft rubber, and they don't keep anything out, and they get chewed on the corners. So if we can install a rodent-proof seal on the bottom, because they have stainless steel, either rods or a stainless steel fabric that's embedded in this rubber that will stop the rodents from getting in. If you can't park in the garage because it's full of garbage like mine is, then having traps around the house, traps around the vehicle, or even bait stations with rodent bait in there. Rodents eat the bait, and 2 or 3 days later they die. So the snap traps are better because they work instantly, but they cost more to service, and they
Right.
only work once, when the rodent bait can work for a long time. So I have to do a balance with my customers, evaluate issues they have. Some things you can do on your property to help reduce those rodent issues: keep your lawn mowed as short as it's recommended for your lawn. So usually most lawns like about 1.5 inches, but look at what type of grass you have.
Right.
No weeds, no debris, again, wood pile far away from the home. If you have bushes, trim them up so you don't see any foliage for about 1 foot. So it's just sticks going up. And that'll help make your property less attractive to rodents. The less attractive it is, the less problems you'll have around your vehicles.
Very cool. And if you noticed, a lot of these things sort of align with fire-wise. So if your house is safe from fire, it's going to be safe from rodents as well.
Right,
So,
that's a great point. I didn't even think about that. You're exactly right.
very cool. So once again, Ken Sutton with Sutton Weed and Pest Control. Make sure you check the link down below. Click on them if you need any of that stuff. And these are the guys to go to. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob.
Okay, hopefully everybody is out and enjoying snow. I'm really hoping that we got a lot of snow. Don't know, but I'll definitely bet that there's snow up there on Sunrise. So go check that out and post up what you've been doing out there in the snow. Give us some photos, things like that. I'm Birdman reminding you, if I don't see you around town, I'll catch you right here on the web.